Hello and welcome to you. I'm so happy to have you here today. Today, we're going to talk all about your loved ones in heaven, what they want you to know the most, and what they're trying to tell you even right now. I am Michelle Morrison. I'm a medium and an intuitive. I absolutely am passionate about connecting people with loved ones in heaven. The messages that they share are just so beautiful and can be so helpful and so supportive and can really bring so much peace to you in your life. Your loved ones really want what is best for you. They want to see you thrive. They want to see you love your life. They want to see you do well. And so I love how these messages support you on such a personal level and can truly make such an incredible impact in your life when you receive them. I am so grateful that you are taking time to be here today. I would love it if you would subscribe and join this journey with me and share this message with someone that you know might benefit from hearing it. I think it is so important that we put good energy into our experience every single solitary day. And that's my purpose. My intention is to share really high vibrational light and love energy with you. And this is just my way of doing it. So I thank you so much for taking time to tune in. And I hope that you will enjoy this message and the messages that your loved ones want to share with you and the things that they would wish that you know right now. Work through my little listy of what I consider to be like the top 10 things of the things that I hear from loved ones in heaven and the things that they most would want you to know. The first thing that I'll begin with is maybe to you obvious, but let's not gloss over anything here. Let's make sure we cover all of the bases. And the very most important message that your loved ones want to have you know is that they are still here, that they are still with you, and it is changed. You're right. It's not, I'm not going to disagree with you. You would rather have them here in physical, be able to have a conversation with them like you do with other people, that you would wish that you could, maybe have a hug or hold a hand, whatever the case may be. We get that. So it has changed. That is absolutely true. And they are so much closer to you than you think. So, what I mean by that is, heaven is not a place that is a million miles away, somewhere up in the sky, in the universe, way far away. It's actually all around us. It's all right here. And um, the relationship changes in terms of how we connect to the people on the other side, and it becomes more of a form of energy than anything else. And I'm going to explain that a little bit more as we keep moving through this. But that's the first thing they would have you know, is they're right here with you. They haven't actually left or gone way far away. They're just in another form or expression of their soul right now that doesn't have a physical body that you connect to in ways that you have in the past. So that's the absolute truth. The second thing that your loved ones would really have you know is that love is real. Love is the truth, and love is the thing that lasts, and love is the thing that still connects you to your loved ones on the other side. And so it's the love that you shared with your loved ones that transcends time and space. It is stronger than any goodbye or any separation. It can't be severed. And so it is that love that connects you to your loved ones in heaven, and they still feel it too. They still feel their connections to you. That hasn't changed. And so it's a really beautiful reminder that when you are loving, even, missing your loved one, it is that connection that will really, they'll feel as well. They'll feel that love and appreciation as much as you share it with them. And so those bonds, they never end. They never go anywhere. They don't disappear. So don't worry. your loved ones still love you so, so much. One of the things that I get questions of so much is my loved one okay? And, you know, absolutely. For, there are very, very few exceptions where somebody is maybe having a little bit of trouble going fully into the light, but let me tell you, that is rare. And like 99.9% of the time, everybody is okay and that your loved one is in peace. That's absolutely true. When you come out of your physical body and fully into your non-physical reality, there's nothing but peace. There isn't anything else. There is absolutely peace in that energy. The the There's no gravity. There's no like tension. There's no fear. There's no pain. There's no suffering. There just isn't. It is absolutely free of all of those things. And so your loved one is very much at peace. And in fact, they are so much at peace that their concern now becomes helping you to be more at peace and wanting more peace for you. And so that's so true of your loved ones on the other side. So trust that they are at peace and that they are doing things on the other side to help you be more at peace as well. The next thing that your loved ones would have you remember is that it is so okay for you to release any guilt that you may be having. If you have guilt in any way, shape, or form about, where you were at the time of their passing, words that you exchanged prior to their passing, any like thing that you feel like you maybe didn't get right or that you did wrong or that they were having a challenge that was very hard for you to communicate with them, or there's so many different possibilities. I've seen a million different things that can occur for people, and they would have please release any guilt that you have about this, because I am at peace and I am okay and I am loving you and I am with you. And you don't need to feel guilty about what you consider to be, imperfect about a circumstance, a situation, or something, a choice that you made. Do not have any guilt for any of those things. There can be so much repair done, even between physical and non-physical. And so if you are sad about something, or you wish something was different, or you wish that you had been able to say some words that you didn't have an opportunity to say, please say them. Please speak them. Please let your loved one know. They can energetically pick up through your thoughts, through the energy of your words, exactly what you mean, and you will have delivered them the message that they need. And so let go and release any guilt that you have had during the time of their life and their transition. One of the questions that I get so much is, is my loved one proud of me? Do they see what I'm doing? Do they understand what I've done since they left the planet? Do they know what I'm up to? And am I doing okay? Well, yeah, let's paint you a picture of how it is shown to me so many times over and over. Your loved ones are beaming at you. They are just like, oh my God, isn't this one amazing? Oh my goodness. They absolutely love and adore you from tip to tail. They think that you are absolutely the cat's meow. And so, are they proud of you? Yes, absolutely. And are they cheering you on more than you could possibly imagine? And are they watching your milestones, and are they with you at important times of your life, or even in the everyday moments? You betcha. And they are going to cheer for you, guide you, support you for your life. They will just be that for you and do that for you. And so trust that. If you have things that you wish that you could have done differently, or ways that you feel like you are not measuring up, this is probably more of feelings within your own experience rather than feelings that your loved ones may have for you. They're incredibly proud of you. They absolutely love you. They know that this isn't an easy journey. They just walked it. They know it isn't always easy on the planet. They know that there are ways that life challenges you and challenge them too. So they're very compassionate, incredibly understanding, and very much being supportive of you, and wanting to see you thrive in your life in all the ways that you possibly can. um this one always honestly fascinates me after all of this time, is when I get somebody in a session, they say to me, can you tell my person that I want them to know this? And they give me the message, and I'm like, kind of giggling, because I'm like, well, you just did. Like, you saying the message you want them to know or have or hear. Well, they just got it. They just heard it. They just received it. So you can do this at any time. If there is something that you want your loved one to know, if there's something you wish that they could know, or maybe you just want to tell them about your day, it doesn't matter what that is. You can just do that by just having the thoughts, saying the words in your head. They will receive it. And so you can say, Grandma, I just want you to know such and such. I want you to know that this happened today. I want you to know that I'm thinking about you, whatever it is. And they will know. And so if you have something that you want to say to a loved one and you wish you could, just say it. I know that there are ways that you wish you could, hear back what they would want to say, but you can. And again, you have to understand that it is different than what it was before. And so instead of maybe hearing the words, maybe you feel things. Maybe you see signs around you that you know that they're there and with you and saying, I got it. Thank you. Thank you so much. There's so many ways for us to deepen our communication, and to understand that even though the communication now works differently, that they're absolutely tuning in and hearing us, and that they are absolutely with us. The next thing that your loved ones would really want you to know and really want you to remember is that they don't want their passing or what happened in their life to hold you back from living yours. They don't need you to be like a walking, testament of grief to their passing. They don't need you to be sad every day. And in fact, they want you to live your life and thrive. They want you to embrace your joy. And when you do that, that is the greatest honor that you could give them, is that when you choose to enjoy and live your life and do the things that make your heart happy, and choose the experiences that really are lovely for you, this is so healing for them as it is for you. And so, we don't want to do like the Queen Victoria move, where you lament every day for a passing. And granted, you'll miss your loved one. Absolutely. But do not let it stop you from living your life. And of course, sometimes a passing can be more impactful than another, and can really shift and make us look at life differently. Maybe we have to make changes that we didn't want to make. Maybe, things begin to look a little bit different. And granted, those are, some big things to get through. But it shouldn't stay that way for your whole life. At some point, they really will be encouraging you, really lovingly kicking your butt and asking you to choose things that make you happy, to do things that make you happy, and that it is perfectly okay for you to do that. And you can do that without guilt. and that you don't have to ask for their forgiveness to laugh. You don't have to ask for their forgiveness to feel joy. That when you do laugh, when you do feel joy, that they are just right there with you, celebrating and loving that you are absolutely got a smile on your face for one reason or another. And it's okay if they are the brunt of a joke. They never mind that either. And so as you begin and allow yourself to heal, they'll do the same on the other side. And so it's a beautiful tribute and a beautiful way that you can help your loved one is to allow yourself to thrive. One of the beautiful messages that I loved from our loved ones so much is this support. Oh my gosh, like who doesn't need more help in their life or more support in their lives or more cheerleaders in their corner? We all do. And so your loved ones are really helping you from the other side. And they want you to know this, that they are, if you ask for something and you say, hey, help me to get a parking spot, help me to know what to do in this situation, help me to deal with this with tact, thank you for, just being with me and helping, giving me some courage in this moment. Whatever it is that you ask for or want help with, they will do that. They absolutely will. They're just going to show up for you. You are their mission at this point. They are absolutely focused on loving and supporting you. So use this up. It is absolutely like having a winning lottery ticket in your pocket. And it's a beautiful way for you to connect with your loved ones in heaven. So I really want to encourage you to do this. They can't interfere with your life. So it's not like they can, people think weird things. So I just want to make this addendum. They won't interfere in your life, but they can nudge you and they can inspire you and they can speak to you at just the right moment saying, hey, this, how about that? Encouraging you, and they can open doors and they can open possibilities for you. So these are beautiful things that they can help you with. And they're always going to be doing that from the other side. So ask them for their help. I want to just, really make sure that you understand that there is no separation between heaven and earth, that the difference within our connection is really now about vibration. And you are in an expression with a little bit more density because you've got a physical body. And in their expression, they have less density and more light that allows them to be in non-physical. And so literally the separation is only vibration. And the more that we lean into the fact that we can actually connect, we naturally begin to grow the connection. It begins to get deeper and deeper. And pretty soon it can become almost like secondhand. Oh, yeah, my grandmother's talking to me right now. Yeah, that's right. It just becomes more normal. And I love when people begin to normalize this a little bit more so that they're just tuned into this vibrational energy and they know it and feel it as soon as it's around them going, yeah, I'm surrounded, I'm supported, someone's with me. It's a beautiful feeling. You can raise, so this is how I have always seen it, is like we talk about the difference in vibrations. So I'm going to just use my hands here. So this hand that is up higher is like the higher vibrational frequency, let's say. And this is us here on Earth, and we are at a little bit of a lower vibrational frequency. We have to be here. It's just the way it is. And when we work together with heaven and earth, these two frequencies come together. So we raise our vibration a little bit, they come down a little bit, and we meet somewhere in the middle. It's a really beautiful way of understanding connection. And if you like, it's one of the things that can be hard after somebody passes, because this is the time where you're so sad and really struggling through a transition. And what helps the connection is for you to be in a place of, having some laughs, um, feeling a bit lighter in your energy, feeling gratitude. All of these things really help your connection to increase. And it's why at the time of a transition, when someone is really struggling in physical, it can be hard to feel connected to their loved one on the other side. And it is just because their heart is so incredibly sad. And so as you move through the process, and you can come into places of, oh my gosh, that was so funny, I can't believe that happened, or that there are other things that just bring a smile to your face, this is going to help your connection to increase and to get just a little bit better. And so practicing gratitude, doing the things that raise your own vibrational frequency. And so that's stepping away from things that are stressful and giving yourself time to do something creative, spend time in nature, maybe spend some quiet or still time, just stepping out of the noise and into the stillness. There's so many ways that you can raise your own vibrational frequency. And when your vibrational frequency is raised, you just naturally feel a little bit more at peace. You naturally feel just a little bit good. And when your vibrational frequency is a bit lower, this is frustration, this is angst, this is the opposite of peace. It can feel anxious, and it just doesn't feel as nice. There can be kind of a feeling to it. And so raising your vibrational frequency is going to not only help you connect to loved ones in heaven, but to your angels and spirit guides. And they'll tell me that they designed it this way intentionally, so that when we are in a beautiful vibrational flow, that you're going to hear more from them. And they just think that's exactly the way that it should be. Always going to be encouraged to raise your own vibrational frequency. Presence will do this just as well too. So when you're present in any given moment, it's going to absolutely raise your frequency, because your energy is less scattered when you're present. It's more grounded. And so those are really nice ways to think about connection and deepening your connection. The last thing that I'll talk about today that your loved ones would have you know is they don't want you to rush through your life or wish your time away or any of those things. You will see them again, but that right now they really want you to live your life and to enjoy your life as much as you possibly can. And so the best way to honor them, as I've said, is to live fully in your own life and trust that they will be there when it is time for you to meet them on the other side, but that they're not in a hurry for you to do that, and that they're really happy for you to have and to take your time and to live your journey full out in the ways that are best for you. I love all of the beautiful signs that we can get from loved ones. And I want you to think about in your life, what are the signs that have been repetitive? What are the signs that have shown up right when you were thinking about somebody? What are the signs that have shown up when you needed a loving message and then something happened? Think about all the beautiful ways that spirit and your loved ones in heaven have been supporting you. And it's such a gorgeous reminder that they're with you and that you are never alone. You are so loved by your loved ones on the other side, and they so love connecting with you and supporting you and helping you in any ways that they can. And so I really want for you to keep this in mind as you move through your day, that you don't have to figure out everything alone, that you don't have to do all of this by yourself, that you are supported and loved in such beautiful ways. So I hope that today you'll take this invitation to have a great memory about a loved one, maybe even potentially laugh at them and have fun with a memory, and to find ways for you where you can absolutely thrive in your own life. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm so grateful that you're here. Thank you so much for subscribing and following and sharing this message. And I so look forward to sharing so much more. And until next time, only love and light to you, and only love and light from you.